있어.
Hi, so my name is Nate Kenya. I go by Kenny though, just to make it easy for everybody. So hence the term Kenny Talks. So on this page, actually, I'm going to just be talking about a whole different topics. They can range from, ooh, my hands are ashy as hell. Sorry. It could range from topics about everyday life to relationships, which is everyday life, or like work, because I'd probably do some work rants. There'll be some shopping haul videos, probably a mukbang, just a couple, just random here and there things. However, this is a mainly reaction page, so I will react to everything from books to TV shows to music videos to artists to movies to anything. I'm up for suggestions. So if you have a suggestion, you can either go ahead and DM me through my Instagram, which is Kenny Talks. You can, or Kenny_closet. That is going to be my K-pop inspired outfit page, separate from my reactions. So I'll put that all in the description box, so that way you guys can all know where to reach me if you have any suggestions or anything. So today is more of an introduction video. Since we're all in quarantine, we're in quarantine. So with that being said, everyone's kind of stuck at home unless you're an essential worker and all that good jazz. On to the video. So I am 21. I actually just turned 21 in March 6th to be exact. If I have a birthday twin, let me know. There's not much to know about me. My favorite color is green. I'm a Pisces. I play guitar, as you can see. Have some guitars over there. I play guitar, bass, piano. So I read a lot. So my favorite book would be. Ooh, I have a lot of books. I can't think of the name. I read it back in middle school, but it's been my favorite book forever. I'll put the name of that book in there. It's something like that. My second favorite is probably the Tears of a Tiger series, trilogy or something like that. I really like those books. I also like the Harry Potter series. So if you do like Harry Potter, hit me up because I love Harry Potter. I have another book, which actually right here. Sorry, I have my bookcase. The Great Controversy. So I would definitely recommend this book. A couple things as far as my reactions go. I react to all artists. So I have an eclectic ear when it comes to music. And I feel like here comes my significant other walking through the door. Say hello to everyone. Now, I haven't said get all in the video. I just said say hello. You doing this? Move! Anyway, so get handsome to move. No, I just got out the shower. And I just put lotion on. You're making me dry again.
3 hours later.
So this is a reaction page. I'm gonna be reacting to everything from K-pop to country to hip hop to pop to what else is there? Rock, punk, alternative music, local artists. I'm really big on local artists and listening and sharing. So definitely send me some of your favorite local artists and I'll give you a reaction. So today's just gonna be more of a story time telling thing, just because of the fact that we're all stuck in quarantine and there's nothing to do with our lives but stay stuck in quarantine and hopefully not catch the Rona. So this is from 2019. So last year I went to a BTS concert.
Chicago just stopped the rain, you guys blast us! Welcome to BTS World Tour. Love yourself, speak yourself. Here in Chicago!
was like the best concert of my life. I love the concert. I also went with her, who's in the other room now.
Like your girlfriend.
Oh my gosh. I went with my girlfriend, who is now in the other room. I don't have a lot of, I should have probably brought all this stuff out, but I do have my army bomb right here that I bought during that wonderful time. This is only like the version 3. There's like, I think 4 or 5 out now, but I do have version 3. And I also bought like 2 t-shirts, and I spent a lot of money. However, yeah, so I went to the army concert, you know, the BTS concert last year in May. So I was at Chicago, and I did day 1, and so it was essentially really interesting. There were a lot of people there that took me by surprise, as in like it was really shocking to see how nice everyone was, because everyone knows that we have like those armies who are all over the internet and they're like really rude, and then you got those armies who are like really condescending, and like, so it was really nice to see everyone be nice. So I got to the Soldier Field Stadium around like 11 in the morning. Now, mind you, I was actually just getting there so I can park, and then we were going to leave and go get food and chill before the concert. But then we saw how everyone was like there. So we didn't really leave until like close to time for the concert. So we went up the hill to take pictures, because you know at the concert they had like this big old board, and it had all the boys on there. You went out and you took photos. So they didn't actually have like a photographer, so the person behind you in line actually took your photo. So yeah, so we took photos up the hill. Then we came down the hill, and we were walking around Chicago. I don't really know why we chose to do that, because traffic is horrible, and Chicago area that we were in was packed as shit because of the concert. So we went down to this cafe. We met these 2 girls. They were so sweet. They were younger than me and my girlfriend, obviously. And I'm not gonna say their names, but they were super, super sweet, because at first I was really worried about leaving my stuff at the table because I really had to use the restroom. And I was like, man, I told my girlfriend, I was like, stay here so that way we can make sure our stuff doesn't move and we have a seat. And she's like, oh, well, I gotta use the restroom too. I was like, okay, but I really, really gotta go. She's like, well, I really, really gotta go. So then we both were like staring at each other for like 10 seconds. Then the girl said, I was like, we'll watch your stuff. And I was like, and she's like, no, we'll watch it. There won't nothing happen to it. So we went to the restroom and came back. And so we were all like sitting down. We ordered food. And like the tables were like here and then like there. Like it wasn't that far apart. And they were both girls. And they were both talking. They were like, oh, where did you guys come from? And like, who are your favorite members? And so we were talking. I was like, oh, my favorite member is Yoongi.
BTS! Yeah. BTS! Yeah, I'm BTS.
And Alexis's favorite member is J-Hope, and she's like, oh, my favorite member is Namjoon, and then the other one's like, oh, my favorite member is Taehyung, you know. So we like all had different biases, so that was really nice to see. And like our personalities, I feel like kind of match who we chose in a way, but it was just really nice to see that all of us were like just chill. We were talking, we shared photos, we shared Snapchats. So like we have each other on Snapchat now, because we were just talking about the upcoming concert before the Rona happened. And we were like, oh, do we want to go? Are we going to go? Do you want to meet? Do you want to da-da-da-da? So we were like debating on what to do. But it was really nice to like meet them. And they're still in high schools. I felt kind of old. But I was like, it's also really nice to see that everyone can enjoy their music and love it, you know? So then we left the cafe, because now, at this point, they started letting people into the concert, I think like either an hour or 2 earlier than like the start of the show. So now we're all like in line, and so like there's this big group of like 60 to 80 people, now mind you, and we're all walking, because like on your, like if you had, because I have Ticketmaster on my phone, and so some people had like the actual ticket. So we were all like, okay, well, what do we do if this ticket goes here and here and here? And so they like, the event people sent us like 4 different ways around the building. Like the does not make any sense. You're sending us 7 different ways just to find out that we can all go in any way that we can go in and just walk to our seat. That was really annoying. But everybody was like, you know, whatever. Like, we're all here to see BTS. Let's chill. Let's enjoy ourselves. So then we get into the building. Now, mind you, right before we got to the building, I got stopped. I got stopped at the ticketing place, right? And they were like, oh, wait, we need to see your ticket. I was like, oh, well, it's on my phone. And then Ticketmaster kicks me out of my account. So then it took me, like, I kid you not, like 15 minutes to, like, set it and, like, figure it out. Because I was like, man, if my tickets aren't here, I'm going to go crazy. Because, like, I already paid for parking, which was, like, $75. And, like, it was just a lot. So I was like, oh, my gosh, man. Like, I'm getting stressed out. This ticket needs to be on here. This ticket needs to be on here. But turns out, like, so then we want to put it on Alexa's phone, and we got in. So we walk in, and, like, we go find our seat. And so now, mind you, this is where the story gets kind of interesting. So we go up, because we didn't have, like, super, super close seats, because I also got the tickets really late. I got them, like, 2 weeks before the concert, just because I found out that there were still tickets. So I was like, oh, let's go. Boom, spent a nice chunk of money on them, but it's okay. So we go on up there, and so, like, they have, like, sections like everywhere else. And our section was like 356. I don't know, something like that. And I remember, and we had seat 9 and 10. So we go sit down to seat 9 and 10. And we're like sitting there and we're talking. And we're like how excited we are. Now, mind you, it's freezing. It is cold as shit in Chicago. So we're sitting down, and I'm like sitting on, and they're playing like the different like BTS videos. And you see like the whole stadium starting to fill up. And like everybody's like, oh my gosh, we're so excited. Yeah. And so, like, we're sitting in this section, and I'm like, and I see Yoongi pop up on screen. I'm like, that's my motherfucking husband! And I'm like yelling and all this good stuff. And then the people behind me started laughing. I was like, you're laughing, but I'm serious. I love this man. And, like, everybody's like, okay. So then, as it slowly gets closer and closer and closer and closer to the start of the concert, the seats start filling up. Then, probably, like, 3 to 5 minutes before the concert starts, these 2 girls walk up the stairs. Right? I don't know. I don't care who they were. But 2 girls. They walked up the stairs. And they come and they go, oh, you're sitting in our seats. And I was like, no, I'm pretty sure that I have seat 9 and 10. Right? And they're like, no, I have seat 9 and 10. I was like, I said, well, there's multiple 9 and 10. So let's look at the section. Because I was like, I don't want to get into any problems with nobody just because of the fact that I'm in Chicago. I already have problems with Chicago, and I already have, like, I'm not, and it's a concert, we're all trying to enjoy ourselves. So I was like, okay, let me look at the section. So I'm going over, and I'm like, okay, well, it seems like, and I was like, this is section so-and-so, so-and-so, and I'm looking up, and I was like, I realized that instead of me turning right, I turned left into the section. So I was like, oh, wrong section, cool, boom, pick up my stuff, go down to my section. So then I go to my section with me and Alexis, and there are 2 people sitting in our seats, and I'm like, oh, hey, we have seat 9 and 10, and they're like, no, we have seat 9 and 10. I'm like, no, I have seat 9 and 10. So then we're all like looking because the concert's about to start, and I'm like, dude, like I really just want to enjoy the concert. Like I want to enjoy it. So we found out that once again I had 9 and 10. So we're sitting down, and they moved down, and so now at this point the concert's starting, and everybody, if you've went to the concert, well, usually they like a whole bunch of people like upload the set list. So you might know, but when you go to that concert specifically started with Dionysus. So we were all there, and like all of a sudden the lions or leopards or whatever, they like inflated, and like we were all like, oh